Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Momo. Today, I have with me a very lovely gentleman. His name is Latif. He actually came into Ireland through education. So, in today's video, Latif is going to take us through his journey to Ireland and some important things we need to know when we also want to come to Ireland through education. So, stay tuned. Hi, Latif. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you very much for inviting me to join your program today. Yeah, I'm so excited to be part of this forum. Yeah.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Kindly introduce yourself to us, and then something later we want to really know about you.
Okay, so how should I start? Okay, anyway, my full name is Latif Adams. Okay, I'm a researcher.
Okay.
I'm currently doing my PhD in Ireland, and I'm in my final year. Yeah. Before that, I was lecturing in China. Okay, I
Oh,
was
wow.
a lecturer in China before I moved to Ireland. Yeah,
Okay. That's
and
lovely.
currently I'm working on my project. My research project is on a drug discovery. Trying to develop new therapeutics compound to treat certain diseases in Africa. Yeah,
Okay. So you're a Ghanaian.
yeah, I'm a Ghanaian.
So Latif, can you just take us through the process of coming into Ireland through education? Can you just share your journey with us?
Okay, so if you really want to come to Ireland, there are so many ways that you can use to come to Ireland. But there's one way that you can, which is legit, that you can use it to come to Ireland, which is through education.
Okay.
Now, coming to Ireland, probably coming to do your postgraduate or your undergrads, all depends on the level of education that you want.
Mhm.
So, first of all, you first have to know what kind of program or the course you want to study if you really want to come to Ireland, and then you then look for schools that are
Okay.
offering such programs. Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
the process after that?
uh, so the process. Okay. So,
Yeah.
for my case like this, so I had to look for the school, and then had to look out for the programs they are studying. For me, I was interested in doing my PhD, so I had to look out for the PhD programs that they are offering in my school. Now, first, I had to look now for you to do PhD in not just in Ireland. You need to look out for a supervisor. Okay,
Okay.
first you need to look out for a supervisor, and then through a supervisor, then before you can do the application. Now, but for other programs like undergrads and masters, you don't need to look for a supervisor. First, the program, and then you look out for the program at the university websites, what they require, and then you look out for what the kind of documents you need to submit. So, for postgraduate study, for example, masters or undergrad, before you apply, you need certain documents, such as you need your batch for masters like this. You need your undergraduate certificates, your
Okay.
transcripts. Okay, those are the two important things that you need to do the application. And I think for the undergrad study, you need your high school certificate
Okay.
before you can apply
Okay.
for the program in Ireland. Now, there are other additional documents you also need. That's You need IELTS, which is the International English Language Test. So
Testing.
you need that. Yeah. So most schools in Ireland,
The
and
general IELTS or the academic, because I know we
you
have
need the
academic,
you need a academic, not the
the
general one.
the general
Yeah.
one. Okay,
Yes.
because we use the general, the academic. Sorry, so I was thinking that you guys will use the general one.
No, we don't use. I think the general one is for work, those who want to work. But then
Oh,
academic is for just education purpose. Yeah, just for academic purpose. So that's
oh,
what
really?
you need.
Okay,
So if you gather all those documents, so you have your IELTS, you have your bachelor certificates, your transcripts, and then you also need you need a recommendation letter from your
okay,
previous lecturers. You need about two of them. So you put all those documents together and then you use it to apply for a school in Ireland. Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that, you pay a processing fee. Depending on the school, you
Okay.
pay a processing fee. Yeah, and then they will process your documents, and if you are successful, they'll get back to you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So looking for a college on the website, just have to go and just search universities in Ireland, or there is an app that you need to look out for colleges that you can apply. How does it work?
So you go on internet. So you look out for universities in Ireland.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you go to Google, you type universities in Ireland. It will bring out a lot of universities there,
Okay.
and then basically you just take each one by one, looking at the programs that they're offering. Now, what I want to tell people is like in Ireland, most of the top schools are in the capital city, which is Dublin.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to study in Dublin, the schools there, the fees are very expensive as compared to the other universities in the outskirts of Dublin. For
Yeah.
example, in my school like this, for a master's program, you might pay around between 12 to 15,000 euros. But in
Okay.
Dublin, might be twice the price.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
so yeah, twice the price. So what times we do advise people is not to, if you're not financially sound, don't choose schools in Dublin unless you have a support. Let's say you are getting a scholarship from like
Yeah.
your government back home. That's
Yeah.
where you choose schools in Dublin. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
So when you search the schools, look out for schools that are in outskirts of Dublin because the fees might be cheaper. And one
Okay.
thing I want to also let people know that there are no scholarships here. The scholarships here are limited and they are very competitive.
Okay.
Okay. So it's either you campaign, so you be a fee paying student,
Being
or
students.
you're having a scholarship from your home country, like let's say in Ghana, coming from the government of Ghana, or coming from the scholarship secretariat, or coming
Yeah.
from TNPC and or get fund. Maybe they are willing to
Okay.
sponsor you. Yeah,
Yeah, we need to. Okay.
yeah.
When it comes to the visa application, what documents are you supposed to add up to be able to get your visa?
So once your admission is successful, they will ask you to make some deposit payments. Okay,
Okay.
to show that you are serious or interested in the program. So then they will send you certain documents that you need to apply the visa with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
The
with the visa application, you might also need the embassy might also require the IELTS. They will also
okay.
require that. So you add it together with your education, setting the document that you use to apply for your your program, together
Yeah.
with the letter of offer from the university. Yeah, you add those documents and then you submit for the visa application. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So with the current accommodation crisis, how did you secure yourself accommodation?
Okay, so for my case, I mean, normally, you see, the major challenge here is accommodation issues. So, normally, in my case, like this, 3 years ago, I got accommodation through, there's an app called Daft.
That.
Okay,
Yeah.
the Daft, yeah. So, that's where I had to go and search and then look for accommodation. Okay,
Yeah.
so in coming to Ireland, what we do is if you know someone here in Ireland, we normally link up with the person, okay, and
Mm.
they can also help you to look for accommodation. But if you
Mm.
don't know anyone here, then you have to use certain apps like Daft or Rent IE,
Rent.
okay,
Yeah.
to look out for accommodation here. So if you're lucky, you get. If you're not lucky, then you probably you have to link up with the student board or your school, that's the university that you applied. You have to
Okay.
link up with the international office. They might help you to get accommodation, maybe temporary one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. whilst you sort yourself out.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So coming from Ghana and then going through China and then finally here in Ireland, how would you say you are coping with the educational system? Is it difficult? What are some of the challenges?
Okay, coming from three, let's say two or three different education system, yeah, the education systems are different as compared to Ghana and also compared to China. They are all
Yeah.
different. Yeah, but I believe that what I think and I believe that people coming from Ghana, the way our education system is,
Yeah.
you going through that, you'll be able to fit in, survive anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to survive in, especially in Ireland, because our education system is different as compared here. Yeah, there's a bit flexibility here. Unlike back home in Ghana, it's different. Going to lectures every day, so much assignments, and you have so many things. Like even weekends, you go. But in Ireland, like this, um, school normally ends on Thursday. Let me say Thursday, even Friday morning. On Fridays afternoon, there's not like lectures, and
Okay.
weekends too. There are no lectures in here. So like I'm saying, you being able to go through the system in Ghana, you can easily fit in here. Yeah,
Wow.
you can easily
Wow.
fit in here.
Or would you say just having to school in Africa in general, you'll be able to fit in Africa?
Yeah, in Africa,
Especially,
in general.
yeah, Africa. Well,
Yeah,
our system is
exactly.
difficult.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
say for the entire Africa. Yeah. Okay. There is an interesting question I really want to know because I know that coming into Ireland, funding for yourself, let's say accommodation, groceries, and all that, wouldn't it be easy? Is it very easy to get yourself a job, like something to support you whilst you are studying? Yeah, and then does the education system also help you to look for a second job just to help yourself out?
Okay, so when you come as a student here, you have the permits to work as a student.
Mm-hmm.
So normally your visa allows you to work 20 hours per week during school session. Okay,
Oh,
20
wow.
hours per week. So you can work 20 hours. And also in during vacation, you can work 40 hours a week during summer vacation, like I think 3 months. Okay, 40 hours per week. So you are being allowed to work. Okay. Now
Okay.
the major challenge is getting a job, depending on where you are.
Okay.
Now, people, when you find yourself in the counties like this, the opportunities there are limited. Okay,
Okay.
as compared to the bigger cities where there are a lot of jobs opportunities
Yeah.
there, so you can easily get job. But in the smaller counties, it's limited. So at times, when you come, people will tell you that, oh, when you come you get a job, but trust me, you come in 3 4 months, you've not even gotten a job. Maybe
Okay.
sometimes the whole year. you
Okay.
know so if you're lucky, then you get it. But
Yeah.
as time goes on, um when you keep applying and you get to know people, and one thing about here is like, if you know people, they might help you to get a job. That's one thing. So it's true connection and links at times.
Okay.
You need to know people, yeah, so that you can get a job. Yeah.
I know that when you spoke about getting a college in Dublin and then other counties, you kind of preferred other counties to Dublin. But I know that when it comes to searching a job, definitely Dublin would have been a better place. Would you still
Yeah.
advise people to still come to the counties instead of Dublin?
So like I was saying, all depends on your strength. Like if you can pay your fees,
You can pay
okay,
your
if you can
fees.
pay your fees, then
Yeah.
fine. Why not go to Dublin? Because that's where the opportunities are.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
if you cannot, then you come to the counties. But then the county will depend on where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. And people study in the counties, and then over the weekend they go to the bigger cities to go and work.
Yeah.
So you can also do that. So
Yeah.
maybe Fridays you go to the bigger city to spend the weekend there to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then you return on Monday to school. You can also do that.
Cool. Cool.
So
That is
well,
good.
like I said, it depends on your strength.
Yes,
It
depends on your
depends.
strength.
Yeah.
That is. That's lovely. Okay,
Mm.
okay, that's good. When it comes to bringing in your family, let's say someone, when you come to education, are you able to bring in your family? Do you know anything about that? Does
Yes,
your parents allow you?
yes. So you can bring in a family, especially for those doing PhD, like my case like this.
Okay,
Yes, you can, if you are married, you can bring in your family. But the problem is that when your family comes, let's say your wife comes, joins you, she cannot work.
okay.
She cannot work. The
So there
visa
is no.
doesn't allow her to work. So she'll be a dependent on you. And in a case where you don't have a job or you have small limited funds you are getting from your school, that will be the challenge, the problem. And a lot of people are facing that here. Yeah.
Oh,
So a lot of people don't bring in their wife. May probably just come, their family just visits them on holidays and then they just go back.
oh, then that is okay. That is not bad.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not bad.
yeah.
Okay. So when you complete school, are you expected to go back home straight like other countries, or you are given permit to stay?
So one good thing about in Ireland is that once you finish school, you are being given a graduate visa. So you can stay. You'll be given 2 years
Two
to
years.
stay. Yeah, 2 years to stay to look for a job. Now the
Wow.
jobs you look for out is critical skill job. Okay,
Okay.
critical skill jobs that are in need of people here. Okay,
Like nurse.
so like nursing, health professionals, IT,
IT.
scientists, professionals like an accountant,
Yeah.
like tax, those professional programs. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you are being allowed to work. So within that 2 years, you're just supposed to look for get a
Okay. So
job, a permanent job that will give you a work permit.
we're work permits.
Yes. If within that 2 years you don't get a job, you have two options. One, either you have to go back home or you have to go back to school.
Okay.
Again, yeah.
Again.
Yeah, do
Wow.
another program. Maybe do another
Just buy
program.
yourself some time.
Yeah. So that to buy some time and maybe probably you can get a job and then you switch back to the
Switch
job
back.
and leave the school or maybe do the school part time. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
But it's good. At least you're not expected to go back home. You're given
Yes.
2 years.
Yeah.
I think it's fair. Definitely within 2 years. In Europe, you're definitely going to find yourself a job. That is
Yes. Yeah.
wow.
So,
Wow.
what I do advise people when they are coming to UK or Europe or anywhere, it's like they do courses or programs that when they finish they can easily get a job.
Job.
Currently in Ireland, like this, if you come doing IT is a very good area that they're in need of people here. People are doing that, and also when you come to the sciences, like the biosciences, for example, there are a lot of pharmaceutical companies in Ireland, so they need more people in that area now. And then the health professional like nursing, biomedic, those who work in the lab, those
Yeah.
who geography and those things too,
Yeah.
they need people like that. So and then so yeah, so those are the areas that I do advise people to take programs and courses, because at the end of the day, when you finish, you easily get a job. If you go and do those business and those courses, sometimes it becomes very difficult for you to get a job because you'll be competing with the locals. And
Yeah.
most of the locals, those are the jobs that they prefer. They don't like the other jobs.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I do advise people to do those critical skill jobs. So
Yes.
once you graduate, there's a job there for you. And I
Yeah.
have a lot of friends I met here that they completed school now. So most of them are working now. Yeah.
Okay. So then anybody looking at coming into Ireland through education should go online and then look for critical skill jobs, or maybe jobs that are needed in Ireland. Then they can channel the education through that, so that immediately after that they can secure themselves a job.
Good, good.
Oh,
Yeah. So you look at these critical skill areas that they need, and then you choose a program. Yeah.
that
That's
will fit
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's lovely. I want to ask you a very interesting question. So, so far, what do you like about Ireland, and what do you hate about this place?
That is an interesting question. Okay. So Well, I have to be very honest. It's very quiet, peaceful here. The environment is really nice, fresh and good air. That's one thing I like about here. It's very peaceful and it's safe here. Okay, as compared to other countries. Yeah. But the other aspect is that it's really boring. It's really boring because from where we are from, we are from a very vibrant country.
Yeah.
Like you wake up in the morning, you hear like the cuckoo seller shouting, like very vibrant.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's very boring. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, and then the weather, it's not good. If it's cold throughout the year, you don't get very good sun.
I tell
So
people it's almost summer and it's still cold. Like you're going outside,
yeah,
you just want to at least feel yourself a little bit, kind of dress, and then you find yourself in a coat. And even if we are close to summer, it's still
yes.
cold. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So that's the thing, that's the negative aspects of it. So bad weather, very boring place, yeah. But aside that, it's fine. Like I said, it's fine. Very safe environment. It's fresh and like the environment is fresh and it's healthy, yeah. And then it's peaceful, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then I think with what you said, you kind of blocked me from asking you this question. If you've kind of encountered anything about with racism, any kind of racist attack, anything like that since you came.
No, I haven't experienced any. You mean racism, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no. I haven't experienced that yet. Since I came, no, I haven't experienced that. But then probably they might do it, but I might not notice because, to be honest, I have faced much more things like that. So when I see such stuff here, it's like, oh, I have developed this skin, so I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me. But here I haven't experienced that before from the people. Probably might be the other European, that might be doing that, but from the Irish people, no,
Okay.
no, I haven't experienced
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That is lovely. That is lovely.
Yeah.
When it comes to transport, being a student here, are you given any kind of preference? Do you have any particular car that you use as a student just to help you with transportation and all that?
Yes. So you being a student, you get a student card, a student
Okay.
bus, which is half of the price of the normal the transport fare. So
Okay.
like if it's €1, you pay about 0.5 cents. Yeah, which is good. For
Which is
train
good.
ticket or bus ticket to travel, you get half the price. For
Okay.
example, from my city to Dublin, I always have to spend about €10
Okay.
just to go and come. Okay.
Yeah.
Unlike if the normal fare, then I have to pay about 20 something euro, but with the bus. So there's a bus card, which is, yeah, for
I help.
students. Yeah, it can help. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I just want final words from you. Would you other advise other people to also look at coming into Ireland or let's say Europe through education? Any
Yeah, yeah. So, well, yeah, I would advise people to take advantage to come to Europe. Yeah, not just only Ireland, to also like other European countries. Yeah. Now, the best way for you to move away from back home to is education. That's the legit way, the easiest way. Yeah, provided that you can afford and pay, like make that investment, pay your fees, and
yeah.
come. At the end of the day, when you graduate and you get a job, to pay off. Unlike
Okay.
you going through connection man that you want to travel to Europe, I think the best is through education. Once you are educated here, it gives you the chance for you to, get a better job and better life here. Yeah,
Okay.
unlike you go through those connection men, you come here, you be struggling, you spend a decade trying to get things sorted. So we should take our advice people to take the education thing as an
Opportunity.
opportunity to get
Yeah.
in Europe. Yeah, to get in
Okay.
Europe. Yeah.
You were talking about connection men, connection men. Are you not going to advise anybody to use agency to come to Ireland, or do you just want them to go online and just search and just start their process themselves?
So okay, so in Ireland, most from my experience, most schools, okay, they use agency. They
Okay.
recruit students through agencies. Okay,
Okay.
so they rely on agency in their or their various partners in across the continent to recruit students because
Okay.
that agency might be trusted. Uh, that's one. Another way to you can also if you don't want to pay those large sums of money to it, you can also do it by yourself. Now the agency makes things easier for you that
Okay.
maybe you don't have time to go online to search or you need this and that. So if you want to dodge or prevent pain, that you can do it by yourself. You
Okay.
contact. The first thing is you go to the website, you go to the international office, you contact them, you send an email to them that you are interested in reading a program at the university and what are the requirements and the document you need. That would be more easy. They will just reply you and they will tell you what to do. If you
Okay.
don't have time, then you go through those registered agents.
Agents
Agents.
in their
Yeah.
in Africa, in their countries. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then the
Yeah.
issue is now left with how you find the right agency. That I think is left with the person.
Good. Yeah, the
Okay.
right agency. Yeah.
Okay, that is good to know. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Latif. Thank you so much. This has been so fruitful and very informative. That's a very vivid information that we really need. And I know that my viewers also agree with me. Thank you so much for honoring this invitation and sharing with us how to move to Europe through education. Hi, viewers. I hope that this video has been of great benefit to each and every one of you. No worries if you have further information, just leave it under the comment section, and then definitely I'll get Latif to come and reply each and every question that you have or each and every query that you have. I wouldn't be able to help you in that section, but I'll have him come and just come and reply all our messages. Thank you so much for always joining and always coming through to watch my videos. Remember to like this video if you haven't done so. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, remember to do so. Also, remember to share this video with your friends on Facebook, on Telegram, and all other social media platforms. Also, remember to follow me on TikTok because your girl is now on TikTok and also on
Oh, you're
Instagram.
on TikTok. Oh,
Yes,
I
that
have
is
to.
just Nesmomo. Please look for
Okay.
Nesmomo one. Yes, just Nesmomo one, and then we are good to go. Let's try and connect as well. Thank you so much for always passing through. See you all soon on my next video.